You started when you were just a couple years old.
A toddler, 2 years old in Japan. My dad brought me up on stage, and ever since then, it hasn't stopped.
And you started writing when?
I started writing when I moved out to LA. That's when I basically had to become an artist, because I've been doing the impersonations and the Motown reviews and all these different shows for so long that I never got a chance to do that. So as soon as I went to LA, that's when everything started, and I found out you have to do everything by yourself.
And you're also a really good dancer. So when did that start? Did you teach yourself?
I don't know if I'll go that far.
Oh, I thought that.
Just being a huge Michael Jackson fan and just watching his tapes religiously and trying to, be like him, like a bunch of million kids in the world.
So you were the impersonator of the king, and then the impersonator of the king of pop, and
now I'm just confused.
Where do you go from here?
Hopefully to the top. Just, really trying to establish myself as an artist and put out great music for everybody to love, like I love.
You play a lot of different instruments. Can you tell me which ones you play, and how did you get to learn all of that on your own?
Being, from a musical family, it's always been at my house. I've always had a drum set, a piano, a guitar, and, never got training, but it was just always there, and I always wanted to, be like Jimi Hendrix. So I learned how to play guitar, and Little Richard, and I'll play the piano and play drums. So that's just how I learned, just being surrounded by it my whole life.
Is there one moment that kind of stands out? Like, wow.
Right now I have the #1 record in America, and I wrote and produced and performed that song, and it took me so long to finally get where I'm at that I'm in shock right now that it's not only is it a hit, but it's a #1 record.
Right. There's a lot of people that look up to you, a lot of kids.
Do they know how tall I am? I'm not the tallest person in the world. You sure they're looking up?
What do you think your advice would be
to them? You gotta just believe in yourself and keep doing what you're doing. I know it sounds cheesy, but that's the truth. It's like, I knew I left Hawaii for a reason. I knew what I needed to do.
Do you think they'll ever come back?
To Hawaii? I have to come back. It's the greatest place on earth. Even just landing today was just like, so, I'm here now, and I hope to come back many times again.
Do you think you have a plan for your future?
Yeah. I have to create my album, finish my album.
What's your inspiration?
For what?
For writing.
For writing? Everything. This interview is an inspiration, because you're asking me all these questions, and now I want to go write a song about what you're telling me. Boom!